I'm an assassin and I recently got married. My husband is a gorgeous, fragile scholar who can barely take care of himself. He can't lift or carry anything, and honestly his studies aren't that great either. But he's just so stunning. One look, and I knew I was spending the rest of my life with him. Luckily he felt the exact same way, so we naturally just tied the knot. After getting married, I started working even harder. I mean, once you have a family, you have responsibilities. I thought our days would just stay super sweet and perfect like this. Until one day, I ran into the #1 assassin in the underworld, with a cold sword pointed right at me. All I could stare at was the word peace I had personally embroidered on his cuff. Today's target was a real pain. He wouldn't stop struggling while I was killing him, and got a few drops of blood on my skirt. I expertly sliced off his right pinky finger, and looted his thumb ring, jade pendant, and coin pouch, flipped out the window, smoothly jumped onto the roof, and escaped the minister's manor in seconds. Yeshin had been waiting for a while. Seeing me come out, he quickly handed me a towel. I tried wiping the blood off the hem of my skirt, but it just got worse, smudging into a giant stain. So annoying. My husband literally just bought me this skirt when we went out the other day, and I ruined it on the first wear. I should have stabbed that guy a few more times. Go collect the bounty for me, and convert all this loot into banknotes to deposit later. Why are you killing and robbing them now? Where's your pride as the top assassin? You don't have a family, so you don't get it. Providing for a family burns through cash. Yeshin rolled his eyes. Isn't your husband just a broke scholar? How much money could he possibly spend? But he's mine now, how could I let him live in poverty? If you had a sweet stay-at-home husband, cooking for you every day, you wouldn't want him to suffer either. I didn't want to hear Yeshin nag anymore. I changed into some clean clothes, carefully wrapped up the dirty ones, pushed the door open and yelled, "Hubby, I'm off work!" Walking to the alley, I spotted my gorgeous hubby from miles away, leaning against the door holding a book, flipping pages casually, occasionally glancing down the alley. I originally wanted to hide and admire his eager, waiting face a little longer, but there were way too many people with the same idea. Just around this corner, there were like 17 or 18 girls crowding around. Hell no! I shoved through the crowd, ignoring their complaints, and waved at my husband. "Hubby, I'm home!" "Did you hear that? He's my husband." "He's taken! Break it up, ladies!" Yunyi's eyes lit up, totally ditching his book. He ran over, hugged me tight, and nuzzled his head into my neck, complaining slightly. "Wifey, why are you home so late today? If you hadn't come back soon, I was going out to find you." Like a big clingy cat. All right. I'm back now, aren't I? I picked up some good meat. Let's have dongpo pork tonight, sound good? Yunyi gave a muffled but he kept hugging me tight, so I had to half drag, half coax him, as we clumsily shuffled inside. After I kicked the door shut, Yunyi hugged me even tighter. My hands felt his broad back, my chest pressed against his massive pecs. The exhaustion of squatting on the minister's roof for 4 hours instantly vanished. "What did you do today, hubby?" "I helped our neighbor Aunt Jo write a letter to her family. Washed your clothes? And then just waited for you to come back. Look at that, the perfect house husband. Missed me that much? Sorry, I'll come home earlier next time. Let me make it up to you today, okay?" "You said it." He scooped me up by the waist and headed straight for the bedroom. Needless to say, we didn't eat the dongpo pork, but I was definitely full. I was lying there sweaty, tangled up with Yunyi, too lazy to even lift a finger. For every 15 minutes you're late from now on, we go another round. Let's see if you can handle my clinginess. I'm sorry, the pig I had to butcher today was a bit tough. I'll be faster next time, I promise I won't make you wait so long. Forgot to mention my public cover is a butcher. When I don't have assassination gigs, I sell pork at my shop down south. For outdoor jobs like today, my excuse to Yunyi was that I got a huge order and had to go butcher pigs at a manor outside the city. Every time I come back from a trip, Yunyi gets extra clingy. He'll be attached to my hip for 2 or 3 days before letting me leave. But I'm still a little sad. I just want to be glued to you, wifey. Yunyi whined a bit and hovered over me again. I stared at the swaying bed canopy, my sweet talk getting knocked out of me in broken gasps. Secretly calculating, since the bounty was big this time, I should buy my sweet husband that rare book he was eyeing last time. Get him some premium silk for new clothes and take him on a nice shopping date. Buying a few paintings should cheer him up, right? I chose this spoiled hubby, gotta pamper him. I was deep in thought about spoiling my husband. Totally missing Yunyi casually waving his hand and extinguishing an oil lamp 3 steps away. Oh right, I was so busy spoiling my guy. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Zhang Shui, codename Shadowfall, the #1 assassin around. After making a name for myself, I started getting picky with my targets. I only kill the absolute worst scum, murderers, looters, and corrupt officials. The upside is that the general public absolutely loves me. In the Great Zhou Dynasty's 23rd assassin popularity poll, I won first place by a landslide, basically the nation's top assassin idol. The downside is pretty obvious too. My clients are mostly victims, who generally don't have much money. So to make ends meet, I opened a butcher shop. Man, being an assassin pays less than chopping pork these days. The day I met Yunyi, I was out delivering meat. At an alley in the east of the city, he had set up a small letter-writing stall. Wearing a faded robe with like 7 or 8 patches, so skinny, he looked like a strong breeze could blow him away. A few local thugs were harassing him, demanding protection money. His brushes, ink, and paper were smashed all over the ground. Yunyi was huddled on the ground, too scared to fight back. Like I was gonna let that slide, I stepped up, kicked the thugs away, and reached out to pull Yunyi up from the ground. When I saw his face, I zoned out for a second. I mean, I've seen a lot in my life, but his sheer beauty had me completely mesmerized. Oh my god! What a delicate little flower trembling in the storm. I'm Zhang Shui, I run a butcher shop in Fool Alley. Next time someone bullies you, come find me. I'll take care of them for you, seriously, come find me. I figured I'd wait 2 or 3 days. If my little flower didn't come looking for me, I'd just use the excuse. of beating up those thugs again to accidentally bump into him. But to my surprise, early the next morning, Aunt Zhang, the most famous matchmaker in the area, was knocking on my door. "Lady Zhang, do you want a husband or not?" Yunyi and I are both orphans, so we didn't really care about formal traditions. Just bought some red cloth, made some outfits, invited the neighbors over for a meal, and boom, we were married. That pretty little flower officially became my sweet husband. Married life has been pretty great. I always thought scholars were clueless nerds, who only knew how to bury their noses in books. But surprisingly, he took over all the household chores. Cooking all 3 meals, doing the laundry, sweeping, he handled it all. If I hadn't fought him on it, he even wanted to try his hand at butchering pigs. As for passing the imperial exams, he didn't seem too interested. He was just insanely obsessed with me. Except for the times I went out to butcher pigs. We were practically glued together. Yeshun secretly complained to me, saying my husband was losing his manly dignity. I pinned him to the ground with one hand for a friendly chat. "You're just jealous. For an alpha woman like me living on the edge, coming home to hot soup and soft pecs to touch is literally peak happiness, okay?" After physically proving my longing to my husband for 3 whole days, Yunyi finally tearfully accepted that I missed him just as much as he missed me. My butcher shop, closed for days, finally reopened. I was swinging my butcher knife with fierce precision while Yunyi sat behind me, casually flipping through a book. In a butcher shop filled with flying meat scraps and blood, there he sat,